Melanie and welcome to today's video. As you can tell by the background, I am back home in Washington for a little bit. I'm super excited to be doing a crochet video. Today I will be challenging myself to make a crochet shirt. I've made a couple like variations of tops throughout my crochet journey, but honestly I've never really made one that I end up wearing a lot. But this one today is kind of like a more basic but very quality looking style, so I'm very excited about it. Also, I'm filming this before Christmas and this is gonna be part of Alex's Christmas gift, so hopefully, you know, maybe he'll wear it more than I wear the stuff I make for myself. Thank you for being here and let's get into this crochet video. Alright guys, I've been scouring the internet for the perfect pattern. Found this video on YouTube that I think I'm gonna try to follow. How it ends up for me is that I usually like find a free pattern or a tutorial online and I will kind of alter it to my liking if I need to. I found this one and I also found this one that I was kind of choosing between. I just want something very simple but quality looking, and instead of using an acrylic yarn or something like that, I'm going with the thin cotton so that hopefully it's very durable. And I don't know, I personally like wearing cotton sweaters, so I'm thinking it'll be like a thicker polo-y sweater shirt. Guys, I'm such a mess right now. I have so many different things I'm working on for the holiday season, but this is the yarn that I want to make the shirt out of. I think I got 4 spools of it, but I have no clue how much I will end up needing. Ooh. Okay, so we're just gonna attack this pattern. I'm gonna start watching the tutorial. I'll let you know which one I end up deciding on, and we're gonna get started today. One thing about me is that I never make swatches, which is really bad, but I decided to for this one, especially because it's gonna be a gift. I am choosing between these two for what I want the stitch of the entire shirt to be. Also, this is the pattern I decided to go with. I think it's the first one I showed you, but I will link it in the description of this video. This one, I already think I'm gonna be adjusting it a little bit. I got a shirt that's a size large that I'm going to measure. Have some pick-me-up iced coffee at 4 p.m. that hopefully won't screw me over, because last time I drank a matcha at like 6 p.m. I stayed up till 5 a.m. reading. So this shirt looks to be about 22 inches across. I need to write this down. What this means is that I need to crochet chain that is going to be 30 inches long, and then once I do the 30 inches long, I'm going to make 3 different panels. One panel is going to be 24 inches and then 2 panels are going to be about 12 inches. Honestly, I'm probably underestimating how much work this is. I should know from how many videos I filmed and then edited how much I overestimate my abilities and underestimate how long it takes to like make different things, but we'll see how this one goes, and since it's a gift, hopefully I'll have the motivation to make this. So I'm gonna play some YouTube or a movie and get half double crocheting away. It's like my table. A lot later. I think I was filming earlier around 5 p.m. and I've been on and off, but mostly on crocheting for the whole evening. I'm feeling a little bit nervous about this project. One, because I'm already through 1 spool of yarn. This is all it made. I feel like it's not very much. I feel like my progress hasn't been very much, but maybe it's just because I haven't really made something quite like this in a while. I'm not sure. I did decide that I'm doing half double crochets, which I told you guys, but I actually decided partway through that I'm going to make it, well, you guys probably saw this like striped pattern. So it's these stripes are just half double crochets and then these stripes are double crochets, then skipping a space. What do I do? And then a single crochet or like a chain and then another double crochet, so that it creates this kind of like holy effect. I figured that'd be cool to make it one color but then have kind of a striped look, and then it also gives it kind of like a lighter feel. Also makes it go a little bit quicker, because I realized very quickly into it, but not so quickly that I wanted to like restart it, that doing half double crochets for the whole thing would take actually forever, and I'd probably have to go buy 10 more spools of yarn. I'm already gonna have to go buy more spools of yarn for sure, because this isn't even like halfway through the back panel, which is a little concerning. I'm gonna measure this. It's supposed to be 24 inches. We are at 8.5 inches. That actually like makes me so sad to think about. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. 12:20 now, and it actually looks like I have not made progress since the last time I updated you guys, but I swear doing one row takes like 5 minutes. So this is what it's looking like right now. This panel is gonna have to be like double, and so this is gonna be the back. I'm not gonna lie guys, my hands are sore. My crochet update for you is that I did a little bit more. My friend came over and we crocheted while she knitted. I am definitely going to need to go pick up some more yarn. I'm probably gonna go tomorrow, and I'm trying to estimate how much more I will need, because this is how much I have left of my second spool of yarn, and this is all I have done. This is probably gonna have to be at least 2, maybe 3 more like stripes wide. I was trying to decide if I wanted them to be horizontal or vertical on the shirt, and I think we're deciding on vertical, but I'm just gonna keep working on this. My mom and I started a new show, so we're gonna do a little watch and crochet session, and we're gonna see how much we can get done tonight. It's a lot later now. We watched like 3 episodes of our show. This is how much progress I've made. Voila! Kind of hard to make a gift because I can't have him try it on, versus like when I make myself stuff, I could just try it on all the time. And I'm just like basing this off of generic sizing, not off of him. But we're just gonna cross our fingers and hope it works. Hi guys, so it has in fact been quite a couple days since I filmed. I was crocheting throughout the past couple of days, but I was just working on the same like base of the shirt, so I felt like there wasn't a lot of update. But I am proud to tell you that I have finished all 3 of the like main panels. I'll show a layout because I think that will be a little bit more clear to see, but this is very much a lot of fabric that I have created, so I am pretty proud of my work here, and I'm really excited to start connecting it and seeing it like come together a bit more into its actual shape. But this is basically what I have right now. As you can see, there's 2 of the smaller panels in front and then the back panel, and I feel like it's looking pretty neat. This is definitely going to be a very thick piece, so hopefully it's like comfortable and stuff for Alex to wear. But we're celebrating Christmas like after Christmas, so I have to finish this in 2 more days basically. I am on a bit of a time crunch for this project, but I went to a cafe today with friends and I was like still working on the shirt while I was there, which was actually super helpful because I finished a whole like second panel. Now we're gonna start stitching it together. Right now I have all of my tools out and we're gonna start assembling. Here is our station. All right, so I'm gonna start by just like laying all of these out. I believe the tutorial I was following had general measurements. She said she was making a size extra large, so I've just been pretty much following all of her measurements. So I have it all laid out. I have a ruler. Right now, what I'm going to work on is stitching up the front seam. I believe right in between here was 8 inches. I have 2 stitch markers up here because it's going to make the collar like this. And in between here is 9 inches. And then for the sleeves, it's 20 inches total. So I believe this to here was like 10 inches. You can see the top kind of forming, which is really neat. Right now I am stitching the front 2 panels of the shirt together. As I'm doing that, I'm kind of adding a final last row to one of the sides because one of these panels is 1 row shorter than the other panel, which is something I've never really done before. So it is taking my full concentration. This is what it's looking like. It shows the seam a little bit. Quite a bit later. I just got back from dinner, so I'm all refreshed and I'm ready to have like a solid crocheting session. I have a lot of goals right now. I definitely want to finish assembling this to the point where I can try it on. Not that I'm going to be the one wearing it, but I want to see what the form of the top is going to look like. I actually think it's looking pretty neat. We're going to stitch up the sides here, the tops there. Then I will be able to try it on. this is a very exciting update. We have the base of the shirt completely finished and all stitched together. Would you look at this? Oh my gosh. I mean, obviously it looks kind of crazy on me, but I feel like it's looking pretty nice. We're gonna be adding a bit more of a collar. I'm kind of worried. I don't know if this is a little bit too low. It's kind of hard to tell. I guess if this is too low, it's pretty easy to stitch up later. For Christmas, I got a pair of Free People jeans. Took like the little fabric tag off. I thought it would be really cute if hand embroider something. Stitch it maybe like, at first I was thinking like on the hip, like front part, you know, like a little tag there, but I'm probably just gonna put it hidden. Once I finally have a collar, I might put something, obviously not We the Free, but something here. But that will be like the final step. I got a lot of crocheting done yesterday and I'm really happy with how it's coming along. I want to like set the scene for you. Today is Friday. Tomorrow my flight's at like 10 p.m. I fly back. So I want to have the entire thing like finished, maybe even wrapped before I leave for my flight. So basically tomorrow by like dinner time, which I think is doable. I basically just have the sleeves left and then like trim, but I will say I wanted to make a little adjustment and add buttons and add the little tag that I talked about. So I feel like those ones, you know, in my head I'm like, oh, that's like the last step, it's so short, but it might take more time, especially because I want to like embroider the tag. Let me show you the shirt right now. I honestly think it's looking pretty good. I will say the collar part to me is a little bit odd because I don't know how it'll sit when it actually is on. I feel like I'm kind of afraid it'll be more of this thing, which is why I kind of want to add like either one or two buttons here. Other thing is I started making the sleeves. I started making the stripe horizontally instead of continuing the vertical one. Still a little conflicted. Like I don't know if I love this and it's kind of hard to visualize it right now. I have an unfortunate update, but I am taking apart the sleeve just because I think I'm gonna actually do the stripes that same like vertical way that the rest of the top is, just because I was doing it, like maybe I'm just dumb and I was doing it in a weird way, but I felt like my counting was just super off when I was trying to make them horizontal and then the main stripes vertical, because I would do it in round. I don't know if it was my counting, I don't know. Long story short, I just felt like my lines were just crooked and like weren't looking as neat. I'm just gonna do it the other way. I feel like it still looks nice and it'll be a lot easier and it'll have a nice, neater finished look, which I feel like is the important part. Oh. Just to do it all over again. The saddest thing in the world to see. Guys, this is the moment. I am on my very last round of the sleeve of this shirt and it will be completely, okay, not completely, but the entire body of it will be finished. And then I just got these buttons from Joann's. I thought they're pretty cool. They look a little bit like brass, which I thought was pretty unique. And it like matches the color of this, which I thought was really nice. Last stitch. I think one of the best parts is that I've been like weaving in the ends as I go, so I don't have like a bunch to catch up on. I think I might have a couple, but this is what the top is looking like. What do we think? I feel like it's looking pretty neat. I will say this is a heavy top. Oh, this is kind of wild. Wow. This is what it looks like on me. I'm so excited to have him open this, try it on. I feel like it'll look clearly very different on him. Let's add some buttons. guys, I think I finally finished the shirt. This is the finished shirt. As you can see, I added the little tag here. I didn't want it to be centered because I didn't want it covering these holes. So it's a little bit weird and it's off-centered, but I figured you don't even see that when you're wearing it. Here is the tag and the buttons close up. Guys, I am pretty proud of this. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm seriously so excited. As you might be able to see behind me, literally packing up and heading out to the airport in a couple of hours. So I finished this right on time and I'm gonna pack it up and I will see you next once I reveal it to Alex.
No way. You're kidding.
Alright guys, it's quite a bit later, but I just wanted to end off this video and thank you guys so much for watching it. As always, if you enjoy these crochet videos, let me know, and as always, let me know what you were working on or what you were doing during this video. Thank you guys so much. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and I'll see you guys in my next video.